Okay, John is ready to handle the annual membership renewal for his department and personnel. He can get to that a couple of different ways. If he goes up to membership on the left-hand side, he can go to add renew membership there. The easiest place is right in the middle of his screen. He can click this right here, add renew membership, and it takes him to a wizard that will walk him through all of the renewal process that he needs to address. First the entity, then the individuals that are on his roster. It allows him to select years for membership for the individuals, more than just the current year, and I'll explain more about that in just a minute. Also allows him, if he so chooses, to select options such as extra insurance, VFIS insurance, or National Volunteer Fire Council NVFC membership for his members. And then finally a summary will allow him to check over everything before he goes on and handles the renewal. So John's going to go ahead and click start. Of course, the first thing he comes up with is the entity membership. 2023 is available for him to pay, so he selects that and then goes on to next. Here he can now select the individuals that he wants to pay the membership for. He can select them individually if he wants to do it that way. If he has someone over here that shouldn't be there, he can also go back over and remove them, and they'll just go back over to this middle column. He's going to go ahead and pay for everyone on his roster though, so he's just going to come over here and click select entire roster. And that'll move everybody over to the right hand side. So he has his individuals selected. You can see that's where we are down here to let you know what step you're on. You can always go to the previous screen if you need to. He's going to go ahead and click next. And here he gets to select the years for these individuals that he wants to pay membership for, up to 5 years. Now he knows that he's going to do all of 2023, so he could select each one individually, or he could just come over here and say select all 2023, and that'll move everybody over. If, for instance, Benjamin had taken a class in 2022 that can count toward one of the certifications SFFMA offers, then he could pay for membership for that year so that that training could be submitted and counted. The association's constitution and bylaws require that for someone to participate in the certification program, they have to be a member of the association. So for that training that had occurred in 2022, they would need to be a member during the 2022 period in order for that training to count. So John could select 2022 as well, and it would add that over on the right hand side also for Benjamin. In this case, I'm just going to do 23, and we'll move on from there. Click next. Here, John can now select optional VFIS insurance. He can select individually if he wants to. Same with the optional NVFC membership, which also comes, in addition to a lot of other benefits, it also comes with some additional insurance. In this case, John is going to pay for the optional VFIS for each of his people. So over here, he's going to come over here and just click select all VFIS. And now those are all selected. And we'll go on to the next. Now he gets to see a summary screen. So here he sees the entity membership for $200 and then individual membership with the optional VFIS for each of the people on his roster for a total of $60 a piece. Our apologies for that strange symbol there. This demo module, for some reason, it had a hard time interpreting a dollar sign, so it gives us that symbol. But when you see that, just know that's a dollar sign. Our apologies for that. And so here's your item summary over here. Total cost of the department for the year is $560. And again, if need be, he can always go back to a previous screen to make a change, should he need to. So John's going to go ahead and click Done. He's satisfied with what he has there. And here you can now view your cart, or you can go back to the dashboard. If he decides he's not ready to do this yet, he can just go all the way back to the dashboard again. It just means he'll have to start the process again. Here he's going to view his cart, and it again lists out everything that's being paid for with a total, and now it allows him to check out. And again, it gives one more chance to go back to the cart if necessary, or create an invoice. And in this case, he's satisfied with how he has the membership set up for his department for the year, so he's going to go ahead and create an invoice for his department. And it's been done. He now has a choice to either print the invoice right now and mail it in with a check, if that's how the organization or the city manages their bills, or he can pay online. In this case, we're going to have John pay online. And this sends us over to a payment processing platform called Stripe. This is what SFFMA is using to manage all of its payments. So again, it shows what's being paid for. We can look once again at invoice details if we need to right now. Paying with a card, we have information on a card in there, and we're going to click Pay $560, and it's done. John has renewed his department. He can right here download a receipt if he'd like to. He'll be able to get to that also from his dashboard later if he wants to. But if we go ahead and open it up, here's a receipt for payment if he needs to file that or turn that in for some reason. So that's there for him. And once that's done, you can go back to the dashboard, and you can now see that on this roster he now has 6 individuals on that roster. All 6 are now current SFFMA members. I didn't point this one out a little while ago, but you can see where for the finance part, you can go and actually look and see what's in your card if you have something there to be paid for. You can also click on invoices, and it shows the invoice that he just paid, shows it as paid, and you can once again get to a receipt if need be. So you can also get to it from here. But that is the renewal process. It's quick and easy to use. The key, once again, is to make sure that as an administrator you get your roster the way you want it before you do your membership renewal for the year. Also, keep in mind you can actually enter the renew membership module anytime during the year. If you, for instance, add someone to your roster and they're not currently a member and you want to go ahead and do that, you can do that at any time during the year. So that is the process for department administrators to manage their rosters and to also handle membership renewal for their department and personnel. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you have any questions, as always, feel free to email membership@sffma.org, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can to give you a hand. Thanks again for watching.